Hey guys, welcome back. It's time. We're gonna do the Yahoo Japan search guide, largely in part to the thread by Pokemon Trader on E4. I'll put a link to that thread, and maybe I'll see what I can put in the description in terms of copy pastable search terms, so that you can maybe make your searches a little bit more effective on the Japanese sites, or if you're not familiar with them, hopefully this makes it a little bit less intimidating. Again, I do have a Buyee link where you can save 2,000 yen. You take the link down in the description. You click on create an account. It'll give you a coupon for 2,000 yen off your first purchase. And on there, you can go to some of the places where you're going to want to use these search terms that we're going to get into in this video, whether it's Yahoo Japan auction, Yahoo Japan shopping, Mercari, etc., Amazon Japan. All places that are very useful if you're planning on buying a Japanese Pokemon product and or cards. If there's anything that you don't see here, or if you have questions, do feel free to join the Discord. As always, myself or someone else in there can probably give you a hand on trying to find what you need. It takes some practice, takes some getting used to, but if you're constantly in the market for this stuff, you're better off finding a way to purchase this stuff from Japan, rather than just limiting yourself to the options that are available on eBay. Most of the stuff is being resold again after being purchased from the Japanese sites. Some of the stuff comes straight from Japan, but oftentimes Japanese sellers are not selling on eBay. So this is very useful stuff. So first term, I guess this is going to be the most important one if you're looking for Pokemon items, is the straight up term for Pokemon. And we'll read through here. This literally will have thousands of listings for anything and everything Pokemon related. Plushies, cards, stationery, stickers, household items. The list goes on. Throughout this guide, we will be exploring many wonderful niche Pokemon collecting markets. Very, very cool. So, if anyone's, I'm sure you guys have seen the Japanese Pokemon Center, etc. They make pretty much everything with a Pokemon on it. Even Pokemon Center, the online store in the US, Canada, and the UK now, I guess. There's things that you wouldn't think ever would be Pokemon related. They have a Pokemon related version of it. So the broad term Pokemon, probably not the greatest one to use, unless you just want to see anything and everything. Could be useful, discovering new things that you didn't think existed. Those Pikachu oven mitts, they're probably on there. Pokemon card search terms. So here, if we're getting into Pokemon cards, which I'm sure most of you guys are that are watching this video, you can just search here, copy paste this bad boy in, Pokemon card. This term will bring up listings for Pokemon cards. Since it is such a generic term, use the below terms to help refine your search, which makes sense. So here we have a set name, and a list of set names can be found on bulbapedia. That's usually the most effective way to find the Japanese term for any of this stuff. Bulbapedia, whether it's a Pokemon's name, whether it's the name of a set, etc. If you search for the English name of the set, you should end up with a translation for the Japanese set name, or the combination of sets that make up the English set. So very, very useful. We got Neo for Neo era cards, VS or Versus series cards, Web series cards. So some of the search terms that you're entering here are sort of the English equivalent, English letter equivalent, especially for the set names. We got E-series cards, PCG, ADV, DP, DPT, level X, legend, EX, lowercase ex, uppercase EX. This could get a little bit messy in terms of, why is my my camera, guys? I'm getting blurry. Hold on, everybody, hold. Properties. I did configure this prior to, but apparently it's gone a little wonky on me. But it's okay. We're going to be all right. We're okay now. We're in focus. We're doing all right. So, yes, lowercase EX, uppercase EX should get a little muddy once the new cards come out, which are also, they're like a bigger lowercase EX. So I don't know. That'll just end up mixed in with these guys here. We've got a black and white, BW and XY, pretty easy search terms. So here we have Pokemon, similar to the above. Just search on Bulbapedia, grab the name of the Pokemon and insert it. very cool. So the Buyee thing as well, if you're not familiar with it, usually you'll need a proxy service for a lot of these Japanese websites. Some stuff will ship outside of Japan, like there's certain items, depending on the seller, I guess, from Amazon Japan that will ship to you. But if they don't, or if you want to combine multiple items into one shipment, then you can do so using something like Buyee proxy service. So basically, they have a warehouse. You ship your stuff to Buyee, and Buyee will then combine the items for you into one package and send them your way. So it both lets you send everything at once, especially with smaller items, usually a good thing to do. But then also at the same time, any of the items that you can't buy outside of Japan, which is often the case, especially with the Pokemon stuff, it allows you to do so. Same with Pokemon Center Online, the Japanese Pokemon Center Online. You can use Buyee to purchase through there. There's an extension. I think I touched on that briefly in the tutorial video, which I'll have all kinds of links below. But then again, if you're struggling with it, come ask on the Discord, and myself or somebody else will point you in the right direction. We have a language. So sometimes Yahoo Japan will have cards from other languages. So if you're looking for variants, I know some of the Pokemon, specific Pokemon collectors will want all the different languages of a certain card or a certain Pokemon. So if you're looking for English, Korean, Chinese, etc., that is the way to do so. Here we have a Pokemon card short form. This will help streamline the process if wanting to look at the general lots for cards. Pokemon card promo, trying to find that exclusive promo only released at the Pokemon Center, looking for that elusive promo from the 90s. The search term is all encompassing for promos. So also you can refine that down if there's a specific one that you're looking for, or if you just wanted to browse, I guess a more general search term, you can do that. Pokemon card large lot. This search term will pull up large lots, perfect for looking for items to group by. Lots to potentially have gems or a whole lot of junk, a gambler's dream and nightmare all in one. So this is good too, and it's kind of what I would recommend if you're on a budget, and you're looking to purchase collections. Collections are a good option. You can buy a collection, you can keep the cards that you want, and then you can sell off the ones that you don't to kind of recoup a lot of the cost. Sometimes all of the cost, depending on how much time and effort you put into it. So always a good option. If you have more time than money on your hands, these lots can be a good option. Whether it's local stuff or if it's Japanese, whatever it might be, the large lots usually, if you know what you're looking at, and that takes a little bit of practice and luck at times, but pretty good option. Here we have Pokemon card evolution set. If you're a fan of collecting just general lines of Pokemon instead of searching for singles, this would be a perfect search term. You also occasionally can find playsets of cards with this term. So again, guys, we're getting into some like obscure searches here, but if you have any suggestions, leave them down below in the comment section. If you have specific search terms that you're not seeing here or that you think are a valuable addition to this list, both put them on the E4 thread and down in the comments section, and they can be added to the list. Here we have Pokemon card set, a generic search term for finding sets of cards. These are usually play sets for cards, great to pick up at spares or proxies. Or I'm sure there's somebody out there that's building Japanese decks. Here we have a box, which is Pokemon box. If you're looking for deck boxes, gift boxes, or booster boxes, this term may bring up one of your wants. So definitely, whenever I'm searching for like Zillions of Enemy X booster boxes, you can add the term box to the end of whatever the set name is, whatever you're looking for, and it works pretty good. Can confirm. Pokemon card deck. The search term will find things like deck sleeves, deck boxes, sealed decks. Interesting term, and sometimes small finds can be made. Pokemon card pack. Generally, it will give lots for packs, but occasionally booster boxes are found through this term as well. Pokemon card deck shield. This is a term for deck sleeves or just regular sleeves. I know there's a lot of exclusive Japanese sleeves. It's weird. We get a lot of sleeves that they don't get. They get a lot of sleeves that we don't get, and that's why you end up seeing a lot of people that will trade these. If you're going to like Worlds or whatever, they'll bring playmats and decks, or not decks, but sleeves, and trade those because That's kind of what everyone's after, the stuff that they can't get where they're from. Pokemon Star, term for Pokemon Gold Star cards. Caution, this will also bring up a bunch of Starmie listings. Poor Starmie. If only there was a Starmie Gold Star, then it would bring up both. Koro, used for those coveted Koro promos. Very cool. Shiny, term used for shiny Pokemon cards. Make sure to add the term for Pokemon, or you'll just end up with shining things. Alternative color, term used for newer era shiny Pokemon cards. Make sure to add the term for Pokemon. Holographic, used for those sparkly hollows. Jumbo, used for jumbo Pokemon cards, everyone's favorite. Fits, here you are, you're in luck. I'm sure you know this term already, but just in case you didn't, here it is. Everyone's favorite. How do you store them, though? A collector's paradox. Well, you sometimes get frames. Those new binders or whatever that came out with the partner packs, those are pretty good. I like those. It sucks that they changed the size of the jumbo promos before Sword and Shield, but yeah. Ultra rare, a catch-all phrase for ultra rares and rares. Make sure to have Pokemon card term added to the search bar. Pokemon card, SR-UR-EX. This will bring up all listings of full arts, ultra rares, Japanese rarity, and general EX cards. Useful as a blanket search term if you're looking for full arts UR-EX from a specific set. Add the set block plus number to the end. For example, if I wanted to search for new full arts from Red Flash and Blue Impact, I would search XY8SR. Pokemon Trophy. This generally will pull up the physical trophies that Pokemon card events have. Pokemon Tournament. This will pull up any Worlds merchandise, trophy cards, and other swag from Pokemon events. Super awesome to potentially find those hidden gems. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Sometimes stuff that you come across that you didn't even know existed. And hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully this was a useful video. I know it definitely will be in terms of copy pasting. And hopefully you guys have some others to add to this. But again, guys, it's all a matter of practice, knowing what you're looking for, knowing your search terms, figuring out your search terms for the specific stuff that you're trying to find. And yeah, practice makes perfect. Join the Discord, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.